Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Kickstarter edition Resident Evil 3, the board game. So we'll get straight into it. As you can see guys, there's lots of bits and pieces to get through today, so it might be a little bit of a lengthy video, but we'll just put that to the side. First up guys, we've got a bit of a pamphlet here. So Resident Evil, the board game, seems to be their next game. So coming autumn 2021 to Kickstarter. If you're interested in picking that one up as well, do go grab that off Kickstarter. I've also done Resident Evil 2, the board game, so if you are interested to check out that one as well, do go check that one out on the channel guys. Okay, so we've got some pieces here which seem to be the streets, so we'll just try and get the plastic off this and show you each of these panels to begin with. Do let us know down in the comments what you think guys, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. So these are the Raccoon City tiles and pieces. So it looks like they will just all pop out of the cards that they're in. Okay, so as you can see, one's popped out there. So we've got this sheet where I've lost the card. Again, losing sheets. They're different on both sides, guys, so just be aware of that. Another sheet there. Another one there, guys. We'll show you the back of that. So just to show you that they are different. Losing all the bits and pieces from that. Okay, moving along. We've got some Resident Evil 3, the board game, some Kickstarter exclusives. So probably not going to get these if you are to purchase the game now. Probably off their website or their shop. So we'll see what's included here. Probably just a few extra figurines or different variations. So it's a tray of figures. So we've got some grey figures in here guys, which is pretty cool. Lid comes off, so maybe you can see them better there. So just a range of the characters from the obviously Resident Evil 3, but these ones being the Kickstarter exclusive versions that you get. We've also got the expansion pack guys, so we'll check that out after we check out the main game, and then at the end of the video guys, in the outro, we'll try and run through how to play as best I can. And alright, so here's our box for the Resident Evil 3 board game. Nice heavy design guys. Okay, so top here we've got an empty tray there, so probably going to have to put a whole bunch of different objects inside that. We have a tray of characters and enemies, it would seem. Next up, so Resident Evil 3 board game across there. Doesn't tell you they are. So like so guys, just hopefully they don't fall out. And we've got another tray. They look like zombies. So the trays just must be generic tray, they just reprint them. Characters all fit in there the same. So those trays are the same, just missing bits and pieces. We have a couple of maybe little stands here that help stuff go together. Not too sure what they are. We've got our dice there. We have some cards, so we'll open them and see what's going on there. Just be a pickup of some sort that'll tell you how to progress your next turn. So the back's all the same, just looks like a door on the back there. And then on the front, so you've got all clear cards there. Then you've got lurching. Kind of got your, they're all different. They're a yellow variant. Then we've got a couple of red ones. Some more yellows. So we'll stick them together. Red. Yellows, more reds. Right, so 3 different versions there. Not too sure why the tiles have come outside the box, but if you put them inside the box, I don't think the lid's going to go on quite how it's supposed to. They may also be part of the expansion. Okay, so we got some more door cards there with the all clear. Resident Evil, the board game, so there's 4 of them. So they're your character cards, so they're pretty cool. So you'll pick a leading character. We've got these looks like Nemesis cards. There you got Nemesis, obviously the main protagonist from Resident Evil 3. These look like to be zombie cards with the Umbrella Corp logo on the top there. Nemesis Stage 2, so got Nemesis Stage 2 cards now. So quite a few different ranges of cards. We've got Grave Digger cards as well, so probably another boss there. All right, next, moving along, we've got some larger so we've got Nemesis here. It looks like with the rocket launcher, which is pretty cool. Could be Stage 2 Nemesis there. And we've got, looks like that worm, so it must be Grave Digger there. So we'll stick them together. We have some more cards as well. Some little ones. This tray looks like it's going to hold quite a bit of stuff, guys. So that's pretty cool. It's got lots of slots. So hopefully nothing moves around once you've opened it all up like I'm doing. Everything finds a home. Okay, so these are weapons. These are a weapon pickup, so you got firearms and bars and all sorts of stuff there to pick up. Unlocked Downtown 2. So that's S on the backs of those ones. This says B, but they might say other stuff. Also, you got A and B. Okay, so you got B cards there. So these are items. So you got toolboxes, fire hose, first aid sprays on those ones. I'll just go back and check the S's shortly. Make sure there's nothing else included. So you got a lot of A's here. Again, they're items, guys, herbs and stuff like that. Locked. So you got some keys here now, handles on that set there, and we've got unlocked police department, unlocked commercial 3, unlocked uptown 3, uptown 2, downtown 3, downtown 2, cards there. Just check the S's, make sure they're, so they aren't the same, guys. So we got S, we got C's. So again, items, not running out of room here. We've got more B's, so they can probably all go together with the B's. All right, lift this up. Surely, still quite heavy, guys, so there's quite a bit in. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore, so there you are, guys. Probably a bit of a warning. That kind of shows you a map, maybe, of what's going on there with the uptowns and downtowns. Okay, we have our instruction booklets here. So we've got the rule book, quite a few pages, quite a bit lengthy there, so hopefully it doesn't take me too long to try and explain how to play this, guys. We've got a scenario booklet as well, and a bit of a checklist on the back there, so work out what's going on like I said, with all that in the outro, hang around. Okay, so we seem to have more pop outs. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate that they have seemed to have popped out themselves. Okay, so we've got a set of pop outs there. We have another set here. Quite an extensive amount of items to this game, guys. I'll hopefully I can explain it well in the outro how to play, but there's going to be a bit going on, as you can see. Don't want you guys to hang around for too long. And the last section of pop out. So they're kind of like streets and paths and stuff, so they must all kind of join together somehow. But like I said, I've got to work all that out. All right, so that's the main game you're going to get, guys. You're going to get all that except for that Kickstarter exclusives that I showed you at the start. So maybe not these tiles here, not too sure about those ones. They could be part of the next part, which is the last escape, the expansion pack that has been released as well. So when I backed the Kickstarter and I went to check out, I grabbed the expansion as well while I was there. All right, so here's our box, pretty similar to the main box, just smaller. Okay, so we have Resident Evil 3, the board game, The Last Escape here. We have another tile that's added, and we have more items. So as you can see, all the items are in there. So you've got more enemies, and you've got more character pieces there. And we've got some cards as well. Nothing in the bottom of the box. Okay, so we've got some cards, so we'll check those out. These are probably just add to the cards that come with the main game. Okay, so we have a survivor card. We have some more S cards here. So we've got S's and a couple of A's. So more S's and a couple of A's there. So more weapons, more items. And we'll keep these together just in case they are not supposed to be. So my guess is you play the main game and then you play through the expansion, DLC, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we've got more door cards. We've got the character cards here. So there's quite a few more characters with this set. So you get a couple of those door cards. Again, keep separate. We've got a different bunch of characters now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think the original only 4 was included. So definitely a lot more. We've got more of the Nemesis cards. We don't really have the Nemesis here. A couple of spiders, we've got some crows, and some other weird looking enemies to battle. So that were the Nemesis ones. We've got mercenary cards now. Not the, so we've got some mercenary cards there. And then we've got some numbered cards. As you can see, 1 to 10 there, and then we've got a couple of the Umbrella Corps cards, which are for the enemies. So we've got brain suckers, giant spiders, and crows. So brain suckers are the enemy I didn't know who were. All right, guys, that's everything included in today's unboxing. Like I said earlier though, do let us know down in the comments what you think. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you stick around for the outro, where I'll try and explain how to play this game as best to my ability. Might be slightly longer with the added DLC or expansion set as well. So I'll concentrate on the main game, and then might be a segment after that concentrating on just the expansion. All right, guys, well, thanks for tuning in, but for now, we're going to conclude this part of the video. Welcome back, guys. So you start off with a demo scenario, which is escaping a warehouse, just so you can familiarize yourself with the basic rules for the game. So basically, you want to choose your characters. So from the main game, you get 4 characters to choose from. Like I said earlier, you get more characters and elements and items to choose from if you get the expansion. But for the main game, guys, so you just choose your 2 characters, or however many players are playing. There's 4 to choose from. So you can play 4. Then it shows you what items that they start off with. So you've got a handgun, a knife, and a first aid spray there. So then you'll collect those cards for your character as well. And then pretty cool. So you've got your ammunition here, guys, and then it's a little dial there that spins, and will show you how much ammo you have left on your clip for each character. All right, so basically this is how you'll start the demo map off. The tiles are different on both sides, so because there's quite a few different scenarios that you can play with this game. Basically, you start off the basic scenarios and you work your way up to the more difficult scenarios. You could probably get a few different rounds of games played doing it that way, or you just jump straight into the hard mode and see how you go. You also have a just move that slightly, guys. You also have a health card there, guys, with a little heart piece there. So you obviously start on green, and then you move all the way down to caution and danger. So obviously you don't want to be in danger, because that's when the zombies win. All right. You've also got A pickups for this particular one. They've got B on the back, but for this particular demo setup, we are going with A card pickups, which are just items, guys. So you get additional items there to help you get through the this scenario. And then you've also got the tension cards here that you pick up, which is part of 3 or 4 phases that are required to go through. The enemies for this particular one are just zombies, guys, so they've got their own card as well. Okay, so moving along, basically you want to move your characters. For this scenario, you want to get to the exit, which is down here, little piece here, down the end square. So you've got 2 starting positions for this one, because I've got 2 characters, as you can have 4 as well. Okay, so you want to make your way through. So basically the characters can have 6 different move sets that they can choose from. So they include move, open and close the door, search, trade, use an item, and attack. And during their move, they can only choose to do 4 of those options. Once they've chosen 4, then their turn is over, and the next character gets another turn. All right, so basically, if you're going to attack a character or an enemy, sorry, you've got how many dice you can roll on the top there, and also how much you can hold in your inventory, so how many items you can hold, which is another thing that I forgot to mention. So you can roll the 2 dice. So you've got your attack dice here, you want to roll them, and as you can see, that one there is blank, so I didn't hit anything there, but then I've got an action sequence on that dice there. So obviously if they're both blank, then you don't attack the enemy, but you just need to roll one of those to attack. So you can choose the handgun, and obviously you start the magazine clip with 15, and once you fire a shot, you just move it down to 14 there, so you can keep an eye on your ammunition count. You can obviously attack with the knife as well. You got to be closer than you have to be with the handgun, so it's obviously more dangerous. Okay, moving along, guys. So once your players have taken their different actions, then you've got the reaction phase, which is the zombies will start to move. Basically, if you are near them or move past them, then they can hear you, and then they react basically to that. They don't actually roll a dice or move or anything like that, but so the only ones that will move or react are the ones closest to the players once they've traveled past them. And then basically the zombie here is going to want to attack, so they again roll the attack dice, and then the player can also roll the blue dice here, which is the evade dice. So basically they just need to roll an evade, and then they can evade that attack from the enemy. For that move, the next phase is the reaction phase. The tension phase, which means you pick up one of these cards. So you've got green, yellow, and red. So obviously green is, you're pretty safe with those cards. You've got yellow, which is, maybe a bit cautious. Could be in trouble there. And red is pretty much danger, emergency, high risk pick up there. So once you've done all that, guys, that's basically how you're going to play out this scenario. All the other scenarios will just have different layouts, different pickups and stuff like that. So yeah, basically you want to wait till you go to the exit, and then you finished. You've completed this one, and then you can move on to a different scenario that you would like to choose and play through next. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If not, apologies for that. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. Hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Once we get to the next milestone, we're doing the next giveaway. So do subscribe, surrounding for that, and we'll catch you next time.